Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Bill here with the Vonalverse. I have another contest entry video today. This one is for Steve Whitty's 200 subscribers. Steve, congratulations on your 200 subscribers. That's awesome. I enjoy your channel a lot. Thanks for having this contest. Steve asked that we nominate a band or artist for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, someone that's not already in. So I might get some disagreement on this one, but the band I'm going to nominate is the Monkees. Although they were manufactured back in 1966 for the television show, I think their catalog is extensive enough, and I think they've had plenty of hits and the longevity and influence over the years that I definitely think that this band should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Starting off with their debut album, The Monkees, I mean, lots of great hits like Last Train to Clarksville, I Want to Be Free, Papa Jean's Blues, even the theme from the Monkees. Great debut album. That was 1966. Also, well, in 1967 they came out with more of the Monkees. Lots of hits on this album, including I'm a Believer, maybe one of their biggest hits. Mary Mary, She, I'm Not Your Stepping Stone. Yeah, Sometime in the Morning. Another big album for them. Also in 1967 was Headquarters. This is the first album where the Monkees, the four guys in the band, actually wrote all the songs and played on this album. They played all the instruments and sang and wrote all the songs. Great album. Some may consider this their best or favorite. It's got songs like You Told Me, Forget That Girl, Shades of Grey, No Time, and my personal favorite, Randy Scouse Git by Mickey Dolenz. It's a great song. Then also in 1967 we have Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones Limited. That's what I have playing in the background here. This is probably my favorite Monkees record. It's got songs like Salesman, She Hangs Out, Door into Summer, What Am I Doing Hanging Around, Pleasant Valley Sunday, and a great song called Daily Nightly, written by Mike Nesmith, sung by Mickey Dolenz. It's got a little psychedelic feel to it, maybe. They were, that was creeping in a little bit. Then in 1968, we have The Birds, the Bees, and the Monkees. This is another really good album. And it had the smash hit, Daydream Believer. Also had songs like Anti-Municipal Court, personal favorite of mine, Tapioca Tundra, P.O. Box 9847, and Valerie. So this is a really solid album as well. Then the TV show gets canceled and the Monkees make a movie called Head and release the soundtrack here to Head. Head was basically about them breaking free of their manufactured image. I really enjoyed the movie, even though it's a bit bizarre and abstract, I guess. Great songs on this album. Porpoise Song, maybe my favorite Monkees song. Also, Can You Dig It? Circle Sky, As We Go Along, that's a beautiful song. Daddy's Song, and then another great song, Long Title, Do I Have to Do This All Over Again, by Peter Tork. So great album. Then after that, Peter Tork leaves the band, and the three remaining Monkees, Davy Jones, Mickey Dolenz, and Mike Nesmith, put out Instant Replay. It's a solid album with songs like Through the Looking Glass, Me Without You, Teardrop City. Yeah, this is a fine album. Did I say that came out in 1969? Also in 1969, they release The Monkees Present. Still, it's Davy Jones, Mickey Dolenz, and Mike Nesmith. Great songs like Good Clean Fun, Bye Bye Baby Bye Bye, Listen to the Band. So that's a solid album, and this would be the last album featuring Mike Nesmith until they reunite later on. So then in 1970 they released an album with just Mickey Dolenz and Davy Jones. At this point they released an album called Changes, and that's not a great album. I don't have it on vinyl to show, but it really didn't do much. No real hits or anything off of it. So then the Monkees kind of deband, I guess, and then it's not until 1986 or 87 where MTV runs a marathon of all the Monkees television episodes, and that kind of starts the ball rolling all over again, and there's a Monkees resurgence. And they tour with Peter Tork, Mickey Dolenz, and Davy Jones, and they just ride the wave of Monkey Mania all over again. They put out an album called Pull It. I don't have that to show on vinyl. So they start touring all over again as a three-piece. Pretty much every year they just keep going out and touring, and they have a lot of success that way. And then in 1996, Mike Nesmith comes back into the fold. They put out an album called Just Us. I don't have it here to show. But that's another album where it's just the four of them. They write all the songs, sing all the songs, and play all the instruments. They play several dates, including Mike Nesmith. And then Peter Tork, Mickey Dolenz, and Davy Jones continue to tour as the Monkees for years. And then, they were pretty much a touring band for all that time through the 2000s. And then, unfortunately, in 2012, Davy Jones passed away. The three remaining Monkees decide to go on tour, including Mike Nesmith, and he's kind of been out of the spotlight for a long time now, but so it was a pretty big deal that he was going back out with them. And then in 2016, they put out this album, Good Times, which is a phenomenal album, really, really good. It even includes a song from the archives called Love to Love, which had Davy Jones on vocals, that they put on here to make sure that all four of the Monkees were represented. So this great album. It has songs You Bring the Summer, Good Times, She Makes Me Laugh, and a beautiful song, probably my favorite on this album, called Me and Magdalena, written by Ben Gibbard from Death Cab for Cutie. Great song, and beautifully sung by Mike Nesmith. So this was 2016. The Monkees continued to tour, including Mike Nesmith, in support of that. And then he kind of left again, and Peter Tork and Mickey Dolenz continued to tour as the Monkees. And now this year, 2018, they are doing a small tour in the U.S. come June. It's just going to be Mickey Dolenz and Mike Nesmith, but they are using the moniker The Monkees. So I think their catalog speaks for itself. I think they are well deserving of being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. For all the hits they've had, the longevity and even the influence that they've had on pop culture and musically. So, yeah, the Monkees, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think they should definitely be in. So, Steve, congratulations again on the 200 subscribers. I think you've passed that now. Again, thanks for the contest, and that's going to do it for me. It's Bill from the Voniverse. Take